Good. Are you excited to see some fun animals? Yeah, we're very excited to share our animals for Tommy's birthday here today. We've got all kinds of fun reptiles and amphibians today. My name is Jamie and I'm the director of the Reptile and Amphibian Discovery Zoo. Our easy name, remember, is the RAD Zoo. You could say RAD Zoo?
RAD Zoo!
RAD Zoo, that's right. We're kind of a newer zoo to Minnesota. I used to work down at Disney World at the Animal Kingdom taking care of their animals and some other zoos around the country. About 3 years ago, my wife Melissa and I moved back here to start our own reptile zoo. We bring our animals out for birthdays like this and for programs at schools and libraries. And if any of you get a chance, we're going to have a big exhibit with about 50 kinds of animals out at the fair in Farmington, at the Dakota County Fair. That's the closest one we're doing to here. We're going to have all kinds of fun animals out. We're a traveling zoo right now, but we hope to have a permanent zoo open maybe within a year where you'll be able to come and visit us as well. But let me go ahead and introduce you to some of my slimy and some of my scaly friends. Let's start with some of my slimy friends today, our amphibians. So does anyone here know a kind of amphibian? Go ahead. Good guess, but that's one of, they've got dry, scaly skin when you pet them. That's one of our reptiles. I'll let you pet one in a little while and you can feel that. Yep, that's one of our reptiles. I'm thinking. Everyone's gonna get to feel one. Yep. How about right here? Do you have a guess? It's one of our reptiles. Who's an animal that hops around on rainy nights? Frogs, yeah. Yep. Frogs and toads and salamanders are our amphibians. You ever find toads around here?
I have found baby toads and big toads. I have animal class and we'll watch Saturday and Saturday night. And I have seen some Saturday night toad.
You saw a toad, yeah?
I saw some.
You're jumping around in your yard here?
So tiny. Yeah, and Dad picked it up by the side.
Sometimes they do pee on you. You gotta be careful picking those toads up. Well, was your toad as big as this one?
Whoa!
This is a giant cane toad from the Amazon rainforest. These are the world's biggest kind of toads. And this is Alberta. She's not even done growing yet. She might get to be as big as a football when she's done growing. And she comes out at nighttime in the rainforest to eat all kinds of smaller animals. Anyone have a guess what she would eat with her big sticky tongue? Go ahead. She reminds you of reptiles. These guys get so big they'll even eat lizards and small snakes sometimes, yeah? They'll usually think about snakes eating toads, not the other way around. What else might she eat? Go ahead. She might eat some mice, yeah? Do you have a guess? Watch out, she's gonna pee, she might not. You'll be alright, I'm a zookeeper, I'm used to that. Yeah. But right now she's kind of puffing up like a balloon. That's something that toads do to stay safe. What she's doing is she's puffing up with the air to make herself look bigger, so she looks like she's too hard to swallow, like she's too big there. Well, hello.
Adeline.
But her best way to stay safe is through her poison. Yeah, she's full balloon size right there. If you look behind her eyes, you see these big bumps right there? Those are full of poison. If another animal tried to eat her, they would probably die. Yep, she's got enough poison there. Even a person might die if we tried to eat them, but we don't eat toads, so we don't have to worry about that. But they've got very strong poison to keep them safe. One of my animals trying to get loose back here, cranking around. But kind of a fun animal to find. What about tree frogs? Did any of you ever see tree frogs around here? How many of you see the little gray colored tree frogs about this big? Any of you see the little green ones that big?
Yeah,
Those
I saw a tree frog and it was climbing right up.
It was climbing right up, yep. Well, those gray tree frogs are like chameleons. They change their color. Here's a tree frog that's not from around here. This is Matilda, and she's a white tree frog from Australia. She's got big sticky toes. Would you like to see her climb?
I have seen one of those.
You've seen one of these, yeah? You've seen one of those before?
One of them will climb up my window in the basement.
Climbing in your window in the basement? Well, that's fun. Probably not quite as big as this one, though. She likes to climb up in the trees, and at night when we turn our lights on, they like to climb up onto the windows because they eat all the bugs that come around the windows. So they're helping us out.
Daddy.
We're going to lift her up here a little bit. And she changes her color, too. Right now, she's kind of in the middle. Some days she's light green, and other days she's like a purple brown, so she's kind of in the middle. We know Matilda here's a girl tree frog because she's already twice as big as the boys get to be. Does anyone know why those girls would be so much bigger?
Yeah.
It has to do with their babies. What are baby frogs and toads called?
And sometimes they're girls.
Oh, let's all stay over on this side, okay?
Hey, let's put them back on there.
You want to put? Well, if everybody takes a step back, I'll put her back on there. But we can't be too close.